everybody, Nikki here, and welcome to our Warrior Babe Wednesday live Q&A time together. I am excited to hang out with you guys for a little bit here on this Wednesday evening. I hope you guys are having an awesome day so far. So as you guys are joining in, comment, say, hey, what's up? Let me know that you guys are here or give me the wave emoji. Plus, we have a lot of new members this week. So the more that you guys comment underneath of this video, the more that this is going to push the video to the top of our community. So that anybody who is new or doesn't know how to tune into this live Q&A can see the video, click on it, and hear me speaking and participate in this Q&A time together. All right. So as you guys are joining in, say hello, say what's up. Let me know you guys are here. All right. And we will kick off this Q&A in just a few minutes. So before we do, if you guys are tuning in after this live is done, then type the hashtag replay and just leave all of the comments, the questions that you have that pertain to this Q&A. Leave it all beneath here in the comment thread. Okay, so give me hashtag replay, and any questions that you have, leave that question here in one area so that Kate can come back after this Q&A is done and she can answer any questions that were left behind or were just left at a different time after this live was done and complete. Okay. What's up, Jocelyn? Hey there. What's up, babe? Nice. You're a new babe. Beautiful. Hey, Lara. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Michelle. Good to see your face too, babe. Good to see you here is what I mean. Hello, Heather. What's up, you guys? I am stoked to be here and hang out with you guys for a little bit and kick off this Q&A. So if you guys do have any questions, we'll get started in just a few seconds. So you can leave your questions and start commenting them because there is a little bit of a lag time between this, the Zoom that I use and then Facebook. So I'm like ahead of you guys, which is so weird, but you guys can start commenting your questions and then we will kick off this Q&A in just a few seconds. Before we do, since Jocelyn is a new babe, I know that there's more new babes that are listening into this Q&A. So I want to give a huge welcome. Our community is growing. All of our communities are growing and it is so freaking exciting. So everybody who is new, welcome. You are a part of a community of thousands of women who are getting toned and becoming a stronger, more confident version of themselves. Warrior Babe is where strong is the new sexy. And I'm stoked that you guys are a part of this amazing, supportive, inspiring community. I mean, we're all here working on the same goals and we're doing it together. Like there's warrior babes who wake up in the morning and they're like, I know that another warrior babe is out there doing this same workout, which by the way, Kate's workouts are freaking killer. The community, I love seeing you guys comment about the workouts and seeing that you guys are being just demolished by them, which is hilarious. We were talking about the workouts on the team meeting on Tuesday, and Kate definitely deserves the hashtag evil genius and the hashtag or the devil emoji, because these workouts are fire. So I'm glad they're kicking all of your asses. But like I'm saying, like it's a community that all of us women are doing these workouts on a daily basis. And we know that there's another warrior babe who's doing the same thing. I mean, geez, guys, look around the gym to see if there's other warrior babes other women that might be a warrior babe who are doing the workout, right? Because there have been women inside this community who have walked up to each other inside the gym and be like, are you a warrior babe? And they're like, yep, which is so cool to see and so cool to hear that. And plus, I love that so many people, majority of the reason why our community is growing is because a lot of women, you guys are referring your friends, your family members, your sisters, your sister-in-laws. So it's really cool to see that Warrior Babe is just constantly growing and more women are getting the truth of what it actually takes to build a body that they love. So super stoked. Welcome to all of you new babes. I am so excited that you guys are here. And so is everybody else on the team, on the Warrior Babe team. So two things before we do dive into this Q&A. And if you guys have questions, you can start leaving your questions in the comment thread. We'll kick off the Q&A in just a few seconds. But before we do, If you guys are new to WarriorBabe, please make sure that you are going through the WarriorBabe Revolution Blast Off emails. So they are so important. And what they are is it's just one task that's being sent to you via email per day for the first 14 days that you're here inside this program. So I like to look at it as a transition into this program for yourself, a transition into this lifestyle. You're going to run through setting your goals for yourself and then eliminating anything that you've ever done or tried in the past and creating an open mind for what I'm providing you here inside this community, inside this program, because I can guarantee you that what I'm going to have you be doing here is 10 times completely different than what you've ever done before. And I am on a mission to break down the belief system, shatter your belief systems on the things that you've done before. I mean, there's a reason why you're here, right? You're not getting the results that you want. So keep an open mind into what I'm providing you here in this program and understand that if you do that, more results will come and you won't second guess what I'm trying to provide you. It's worked for thousands of women and it can work for you if you keep an open mind. So you'll run through setting your goals in the blast off. You'll run through changing and creating affirmations for yourself, getting rid of any negatives and turning them to positives. You'll run through macros. You'll run through workout information. So over the first 14 days, they're being sent to you via your email. So I highly recommend that you run through each day. It's just one task. It's like takes like 5 to 7 minutes max to complete for yourself. Take it fucking seriously. All right. And then another thing is questions. So you guys, please don't be a new babe that comes into our community and floods the community with questions that can be easily answered inside of the application, right? When I personally see that, when my team sees it, the community managers see it, the other babes see it, we know that you're not taking the time to go through the content, right? There's tons of informational tidbits, golden nuggets, all the resources and the tools that you need are provided inside this program and especially inside that application. So if you're new, take the time to go through it. Look at the workout guidelines, read the workout guidelines. If you are confused about training, dive into the calculators, go step by step to the calculator, right? This is personalized to you. So you're going to figure out your macros. You're going to figure out what training split you want to follow. And it's all inside the application, but you need to read through it and get yourself oriented with WarriorBabe, right? Don't be the person that comes in and like wants results yesterday. Like I'm going to be upfront and brutal, like honest right here with you. You're not, if that's you, like maybe this program's not for you because you're not going to get results yesterday. All right. You need to come into this program and create foundations for yourself that are going to set you up for long-term success. And that is exactly what my blast off sequence is doing for you. And that's what the application, there's literally a start here. And all you have to do is start here and follow the videos that I have programmed inside the app for you. Now, if your questions can't be answered inside the app, then go to that home screen, click on need help, and that brings you to our frequently asked questions resource page, which is an entire platform that my team is currently updating right now to literally make it more simplified for you. And it's literally, you can use a search engine. What question do you have? Okay, it brings you to an article with a full-blown pictures and answer in text for yourself. All right, but then let's say, which is likely to not, but let's say you can't find the answer in the app, you can't find the answer in the FAQ section, then come to the Facebook group for support. Come on to these Q&As, guys. These Q&As are so vital to your entire success here inside this program. They're so valuable because you're literally, you're asking me questions. I'm the creator of the program, right? I'm the one that's been through it in the past 5 years and created the results I've created for myself. Plus, on top of that, I've been coaching for 3 to 4 years, have a nursing background, right? You're able to utilize my time here to get any questions that you need clarification on. So come to these Q&As on a weekly basis and attend them, show up to them, right? Joke's on you if you don't show up, right? And joke's on you if you assume the question without actually getting the clarification from me or the Facebook group for support, right? So if you have a question and you can't attend these Q&As, go inside the Facebook group and ask the Facebook group for support for your question. And I guarantee you somebody will be on it. Kate will be on it within 24 hours answering the question that you have so that you do have support, okay? Last thing though, before we do dive into it is like, please do not direct message myself. Don't direct message my team, right? And I say that because your direct message will just get lost. Especially, I don't monitor my DMs here on Facebook. There's just way too many. And I don't want you guys, my active warrior babes, to get lost in the DM shuffle, right? So come to the community. The community is where I'm always at, especially on these Q&As. And the same goes with my team. Don't send them DMs, right? Come to the community, because I guarantee you, not just that, because it's a personal boundary, but I bet you that another babe has the same question that you may have. So ask it inside the community. Ask on these Q&As so that you're helping another babe get clarification too as well. Guarantee it. All right. So with that being said, guys, stoked to kick off this Q&A. Kate's here joining us. She says hello. What's up, Kate? Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Tanya. Hello, everybody. Super stoked to be here with you guys. All right, so let's kick off this Q&A. So if you have a question, first of all, there's no silly or stupid question, okay? If you need clarification on something, ask it. I don't bite, but I will employ tough love. If I hear an excuse or read an excuse, I will give you tough love. I will call it point blank for what it is, because that's what's going to create the change for yourself to create the results that you want. All right? So first off is Carolyn. I'm a little confused about which training sessions I should be doing. Well, what is your goal, Carolyn? What is your goal? All right. If it's to tone and shape, then you're following the burn programming. If it's to maintain your current weight and build muscle, then it's to follow the build programming. Laria, yes, Kate does an awesome job on the workouts. Yes, she does. We love reading your comments inside the group, you guys. She is definitely getting that recognition of an evil genius. Michelle, I just read where the data we scan for raw protein is vastly different than cooked. Is this info I've read incorrect? Because I know you said weigh everything after cooking except our meal. Yes, correct. So if you're weighing something raw, which I don't recommend, it's drastically different than weighing something cooked. So you need to always weigh any of your protein, any of your rice, anything that you need to weigh those particular things, sweet potatoes, all that kind of stuff, after they're cooked. The only thing that you weigh dry is oatmeal. Everything else, pastas, rice, chickens, proteins, sweet potatoes, anything, you weigh that after it's been cooked. Vegetables, you weigh them after it's been cooked. And another thing is too, Michelle, because I think I saw this question inside of the Blueprint community too, is, and remember you guys, please keep like Revolution questions, Revolution community, Blueprint questions, Blueprint community. So if you are scanning a barcode, right, what I would personally recommend for like chicken and ground turkey and ground beef is to go, and it's inside the modules, inside the Blueprint, Michelle. But if you go into your MyFitnessPal and you scan it, or I wouldn't even recommend scanning that the chickens or the or the ground turkey or the ground beef. What you can do is type in MyFitnessPal search engine, cooked chicken breast, and you're going to get a verified check mark, right? And that verified check mark is meaning it's like a verified proof that it's real. The nutrition facts are real. So you would use that in order to track. All right, so I would recommend using the search engine, following a cooked chicken breast, cooked white rice, cooked brown rice, cooked pasta, right? I speak about that inside the modules. So, but that's just a solid answer to your question there. What's up, Becky? All right, Mandy, hey, what's up? Question just to clarify, should I adjust macros for calories burned during workouts, or just hit the numbers whether workout or not? No, so you guys want to make sure that inside of MyFitnessPal that the exercise toggle is toggled off. You don't want to allow whatever you're using to sync into MyFitnessPal for your exercises, and then your macros and calories go up. You do not do that. You toggle it off, and you don't account and you don't adjust macros for calories being burned. Good. You haven't adjusted them, but then wondered if I was supposed to. I don't do endurance training, by the way. Love the program. Nice. Awesome. Thanks, babe. I'm glad that you love it, but that's good that you haven't done that since you're doing it right. Chrissy, who is the evil genius behind the dumbbell lateral 21s at the end of the shoulder workout? Props. Kate, Kate is fire right now with the workouts, you guys. And I know that she loves when you guys provide this kind of feedback because her evil genius is, you guys feed her evil genius even more. So, and I did see a question inside the community today about like lowering reps or lowering weights. Maybe that was inside the blueprint program, but remember you guys, I saw the comment was like, I don't want to lower down to 10s if I've been using 15s for side laterals. Well, remember about the intensity and the volume that you're adding to 21s. You're adding 6 more repetitions to 21 side laterals. So you're going to have to lower your weight, and that's okay. All right. Don't lock yourself, like remove the ego from the number of the weight, right? Don't lock yourself into saying, oh my God, I have to do this weight. No, it's not like that. What matters the most is that you create resistance on that muscle that you're working out with a challenging weight. Okay. So, you know, the weight is always going to fluctuate. The weight you can push and handle is always going to fluctuate based off of sleep, based off of your period, based off if you got enough water, if you stuck with your macros, if you hit your macros a day before. You know, the weight is always going to fluctuate. Just focus on the resistance that's being created and the challenge that you are created with that weight, right? If you're not challenged, up your weight. If you're maintaining form, if your form is good, but you're not challenged, up your weight. All right. If it's too heavy and you're losing your form, drop a little bit down. Okay. Remove the ego from the number. Michelle, that's what I've always done. But if we scan a bag of chicken breast, is the data they are giving us cooked data? I mean, it depends on the brands across the whole. This is why WarriorBabe is the way it is, right? It leaves the foods up to you guys, but it depends on the brands across the whole United States and what brands you use. I mean, there's going to be some that are going to be weighing in either raw. There might be some that are weighing it cooked. I'm not too sure, honestly, on that answer. Maybe if somebody else can provide that kind of information, but I always personally, like, I don't scan chicken. I always personally use the cooked chicken breast inside of MyFitnessPal. Got it. Awesome. Mandy, thanks. You're welcome, babes. Awesome. Cool. Well, oh my God. I'm not going to, turn off our Q&A after 20 minutes. You guys have to have more questions. So if you guys do have more questions, fire them off, guys. I'm here to hang out with you for a little bit. My hair doesn't know what it wants to do. We're not going to have crickets during this entire call. Come on. Somebody's got questions. Jessica, I need some tough love when it comes to alcohol. Well, babe, I mean, if you're doing it every single day, you're seriously hindering your results. I started drinking within my macros, but then always keep going. Man, I don't personally struggle with this, but you got to keep your goal in mind. You got to have a strong fucking why, like a really strong why, and a big enough goal that you don't have this kind of situation, right? You're not sitting there and like, oh, well, I can have another drink, right? Well, then your why and your goals are not big enough. So get a bigger goal, get a bigger why. And then when you come across that situation where you're about to pour yourself another drink, you're going to be like, nope, this does not support my goals. You have to become disciplined in order to do that. That starts within you, right? Me telling you this, I'm helping you, providing you tough love, but you actually have to be the action taker that is in that situation. I hope that me saying this right now, you're going to be able to hear my voice, hear what I'm telling you, right? I'm trying to embed it in your brain. When you're in that situation, ask yourself, is this supporting my goals? No? Okay, then put the fucking bottle down, right? And what I personally think too is like, I'd rather drink. I have a glass of wine every once in a while here and there. But me personally, it's like, I'd rather consume my calories via food than consume my calories via alcohol. So develop a stronger goal, develop a stronger why. And when you're in that situation, be disciplined enough for you and for the person that you're working and the goals that you're working to accomplish. Be strong enough for your future self, right? Because the more that you do it on a daily basis, you're literally stalling the point of you reaching your goals and the point of you becoming that next best version of yourself, or that stronger, more confident version of yourself. And you're stalling your results. Laura, any swag updates? So since I had to go in and move into the content of rebuilding, which I absolutely love, not that I had to, I wanted to, but rebuilding the entire Blueprint program basically and adding 20 plus new modules, new workout programs, and more personalized to you guys, that's taken up about 2 months of my time. So honestly, like the last situation with the swag was I received my samples, but it took a month to get to me, right? And for me, the standards of customer service is not, you're not going to put in an order and then wait a fucking month for it to come into play, guys. That's just not going to happen. It's not what we want to represent either as WarriorBabe. So once I'm finished with this content with the Blueprint, which will be this week, I'm transitioning my own life into getting out of where I'm living right now. And then I'm going to be able to go full force into swag and merchandise and choosing the company that we want to use for the branding. And then I think that myself and my team are actually, a few of us are going to be the fulfillment center, and we're actually going to fulfill all of your guys' orders. That's the plan right now. That's what we've been talking about. But within the next 2 weeks, I'm really going to be putting my head deep diving into that next project and making sure that, by Christmas, you guys are going to have the ability to purchase swag and purchase gifts with WarriorBabe swag and all that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited for that next project with WarriorBabe. Debbie, I'm enjoying the menus. With this heat, I increased my water workout substantially, including the squats and lunges. That's awesome. Cool. Good job, babe. Christy, is there a goal number of calories burned that we are shooting for during the list sessions? No, because honestly, like your muscles that the muscles that you are working out during that session. Oh, you're talking about lists. My apologies. I'm thinking about the training. The cardio sessions, you're going to range anywhere from like 200 to 400 calories, but you got to keep in mind that I don't really detach yourself from the numbers, you guys, because the workouts that you're doing here inside this program, your muscles are active tissue. So they are constantly always burning calories. Like me sitting here, me sleeping at night, me cooking, me working, me talking, right? Like my body's always burning calories. So rid yourself of those numbers and all that kind of stuff. That really doesn't matter that much. I don't even really pay attention to that. Jessica, thank you. I needed a kick in the ass. I had been so good, but started to slide. Just your words have helped. Amazing. And Laura shared too a little tough love there for you as well, Jessica. And alcohol equals empty calories. Food is better. Food provides energy, substance, and aids in recovery to work towards your goals. Ultimately feel better. 100%. Jamie, good reminder for us all to tap into our why, whether it be for choices with food, alcohol, exercise, etc. Needed to hear that today. Absolutely, you guys. Absolutely. I mean, if you find yourself wanting to have extra snacks, or you find yourself, not planning ahead, it's like, well, what are you working towards, right? Because if you're not working towards anything, you're going to get lost in extra snacks. You're going to get lost not planning ahead. You won't care that much, right? But if you have a really strong goal and why for yourself, I mean, for me personally, like at this stage of my career with competitions and where I'm at, my why is just keeping my health and keeping my physique lean and strong, right? In order for me to do that, I can't slip up. I can't have a day where I fuck up. That's my why, and that's my goal, is to maintain this. And I always think about that whenever I go into wanting another piece of chocolate, right? Because sometimes I fit in Dove chocolate at the end of the night. Whenever I want another one, it's like, well, what is your goal and what is your why? So remember that kind of stuff, guys, especially in any given situation, like Jamie's saying, food, alcohol, exercise, anything. Laura, sounds awesome. Sorry, looking forward to it. Yes. Chrissy, thumbs up. Julie, hello. What's up, babe? Karen, I thought I was an intermediate when I came to working out. Your program proved otherwise. I'm so sore. Kate. Yes, Karen. Yes, babe. I'm sure Kate's happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Good. Good. Let that expectation for yourself also go into the macros and the food and all that kind of stuff. This program is probably not something that you've done before. Maybe you've done supersets. Yeah, great. But have you done like the intensity, the splits that we do, the uniqueness behind all of the workouts, the uniqueness behind all the exercises? When it comes to macros, I mean, God, I know that everybody's not been eating enough, but keep that in mind when you go and embark on this program, okay? Because, I know that we have like 4,000 members inside this program right now, but I'm sure, only 1,000 plus are super active and super on point. And that's because they don't give this program enough time to surmount to the results that they're expecting within a 2-week or 3-week time frame. But let me tell you, what I was just talking to Kate about the other day is we've been seeing veterans share their progress over one entire year. Right? 1 year ago, these guys came into the program, they put their hats down, they put their headphones in, they put their mind into WarriorBabe, and they believed it, they trusted in the process, and now a year later, they're ahead of everybody else who gave up. A year later, we see you guys sharing your progress photos, and it's like, holy shit. So let me tell you, anybody that's new and needs to just hear this, you won't get results in 2 weeks. You won't get results in 3 weeks. Maybe you do get results in 2 weeks, but there's some of you guys, remember, you got to think about where you're starting from. Maybe there's some of you guys who won't get results until 3 weeks in, or 4 weeks in, or maybe even 5 weeks in. You just need to make a committed decision for yourself that you are going to follow through with this no matter what. Okay? Because even in a week of you not making progress, you got to tell yourself, you still made progress. You're probably eating more food than you were a week ago. You're probably hitting your workouts and your cardio more so than you were a week ago, right? You got to understand and invest yourself in the long game that it actually takes to change your body composition, okay? Building muscle is not going to happen overnight. Changing your body composition is not going to happen overnight. So the reason why 1,000 people inside this program may not be active anymore is because they weren't willing to commit to this, because this program has helped thousands of women. We're reaching above and probably more than just 1,000. I mean, thousands of women. So if you guys just put in the work now, I guarantee you, you will get the results that you want. You just have to invest and be committed in yourself. That's what it comes down to. It's not like, oh, keto works for people, or paleo works for people, or intermittent fasting works for people. it's a committed decision for you to follow through at the end of the day. And on something that's sustainable and realistic. And this is something that I've been following for 5 years, 5+ years now. And until somebody comes up and tells me that there's a different way, I do not believe them. This is the only thing that makes sense scientifically and sustainably. I can have chocolate. I can have whatever the hell I want, right? I don't have to worry just about eating chicken, broccoli, and rice. I can have cookie butter. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I shared the cookie butter like a month ago. I just finished it. That's discipline, right? But you can have whatever you want. So there's no restriction. So you should be able to follow through. You just have to make a committed decision. That's it. Preach, Nikki. This is fire and truth. Yes. Good. I'm bringing to you guys right now. Manny, should I be sore regularly? I feel like if I'm not sore, I didn't work hard enough, even though I feel like I do push myself pretty hard. No, because this is the thing, you guys, like your muscles will get used to some of the workouts, right? And that's why we change up our workouts on a monthly basis, to confuse your muscles, to provide more angles, different angles, to create that challenge on your body so that muscle can grow. Right? So you won't always find yourself sore, especially like maybe the 3rd, 4th week into a new phase or a new program. You won't always find yourself sore. But the thing is, you have to ask yourself is like, and you sound like you are you pushing yourself, right? Are you creating mind to muscle connection? Do you feel the burn while you're working out? That's all that matters. You're probably getting really good at recovering, which is great. So just keep that in mind. All right. Does anybody else have any more questions? All right, rock stars. Well, this has been a heck of a freaking Q&A. All right, one more. It isn't harder to meal prep if you're weighing the meat after it's cooked. Isn't it harder to meal prep if you're weighing the meat after it's cooked? No, absolutely not. So this is the way I do it, guys. I cook everything, right? I would cook the chicken, I would cook the ground turkey, I would cook the vegetables on the stove, maybe put some sweet potatoes in the oven. And then what I do is I literally put it all into Tupperware, like mass bulk into like Tupperware inside the fridge. And then the night before the next day, I plan and set myself up for success. So what I'll do is I'll take out the chicken, I'll take out the ground turkey, and I'll get my Pyrex little Tupperwares, and I'll put the food in, I'll weigh it, and I'll put the Tupperware on the scale, and I'll take the chicken and I'll literally break it apart and weigh it out. And I'll put the meals that I've just prepared for myself after weighing inside the fridge and just grab it and go. All right? It's not as complicated as you're making it, right? Humans always overcomplicate everything. So it's really freaking simple. Batch, cook everything, put it in Tupperware and in the fridge, and then the night before every single new day, pull out the foods that you're going, first of all, plug into MyFitnessPal, right? Play around in MyFitnessPal, plug in MyFitnessPal. When you've got your meals prepped and ready in MyFitnessPal, all you need to go is to the kitchen and pack it, weigh it, and pack it. It's easy as that, guys. It's as easy as that. Bo, hey, Nikki, just a question out of curiosity. Are you doing maintenance or do you still cycle between building and cutting? Right now, I was in a cut phase for a bit and then I got super freaking lean. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I shared a bunch of that. And I was really happy with, I did this through quarantine. I was really happy with my results. So right now I'm working my way back up to focus on maintenance and just chill out maintenance. Honestly, like I feel like I'm really happy with my body composition right now and I don't want to lose anymore. I'm happy with the leanness I'm at. So I'm kind of just coasting to maintenance. All right, babe. So on that note, I am going to end our Q&A. That was a lot of fun. Brought some fire for you guys. Gave you guys some tough love. And moral of, I think, this entire Q&A right now is remember to create a big enough why and a big enough goal for yourself. Make a committed decision that you're going to follow through, and don't overcomplicate everything. All right. It's really way more simple than you're making it out to be. So on that note, you guys, I'm going to tune out of our Q&A. If you guys have an awesome rest of your evening, keep crushing it. Keep showing up for yourself. It's you versus you at the end of the day. All right. Bye, everybody.